Prime home loans help cripple the economy, and today we're seeing the rise of subprime auto loans.
They are disturbing deals, used cars with marked up prices and high interest rates. But for desperate men and women, they are deals they cannot pass up. 7
investigator Ross Jones is on the case, and tonight, so are the feds.
Chris Hale needs a car to literally keep her alive. A cancer patient who's battled diabetes and endured 2 strokes. Getting to the hospital quickly has saved her life. But the car Chris bought in September from First Class Auto in Lincoln Park has been anything but a lifesaver. In fact, she says it's nearly ruined her.
I'm making car payments and insurance payments on a vehicle that I can't drive.
The dealership that sold Chris her car did so thanks to a subprime auto loan. That's when lenders give loans to people with bad credit, often people who can least afford to pay them. And on paper, Chris was a risky investment. She works more than 40 hours a week, but doesn't make a lot of money, has very little in savings, and admittedly bad credit. But the people at First Class, she says, didn't hesitate to help her get a loan. That's because lending to struggling folks like Chris has proven to be quite lucrative for both dealers and lenders. And when you see how much this deal will cost Chris, you'll understand why. The used Dodge Durango she bought was 12 years old, had been in 1 accident, and racked up almost 170,000 miles. Cars like this can retail for about $4,700. So what did Chris pay? Her car's base price was inflated to $7,500. Then she had to pay interest on her loan at a rate of almost 24%, spread out over about 4 years. After the dealer convinced her to shell out more than $2,200 for a warranty, the total cost for the SUV jumped to nearly $15,000. Steep as it was, the car didn't come with a guarantee that it would work.
2 months after I bought the vehicle, I ended up having to take it in for service. I was told there was an engine problem.
And the only way to fix it, she learned, was by getting a new engine at a cost of $5,600. And that warranty she bought, it would cover only a fraction of that.
So all of a sudden you realize what at this point?
1, I have no vehicle. 2, I am unable to get the vehicle fixed because the service contract I purchased basically is not going to help me at all.
What do you do then?
What she did was call a lawyer.
They're upside down from day one.
Consumer lawyer Danny Liblang sees deals like this now more than ever.
They want to make the sale, and I don't think they're really too concerned about what happens later. Did they get that car sold? Did the bank make their profit? Okay, good.
And Liblang says she's not just seeing these deals at used car dealerships, but even at franchise dealers too. The loans have gotten the attention of the feds. Over the summer, GM's financing arm was subpoenaed by the Justice Department over some of its subprime loans. Ally Financial is being looked at too, but that hasn't stopped the company from doing more of them. In a conference call with reporters just the other day, Ally's new CEO said he wants to ramp up these risky but lucrative loans.
We've underachieved there. I think the board has given us more authority to go out and look at more non-prime credits.
So with Chris Hale's car now sitting in the shop, we track down the man who put her behind the wheel.
When you see somebody like her walk through the door, do you just see dollar signs?
Not at all.
Steve Kulikowski sold Chris her car, but wasn't responsible for getting her that loan. He told us he's sorry for her bad luck, but said her warranty should have paid for everything. Turns out he didn't know much about what he sold her, even though it paid a nice commission.
Do you really know what you're selling these people?
What do you mean by that? Well, by selling the warranty?
Exactly.
Yeah, the warranty covers, like I said, they give us a description of what it covers. I'm not 100% with their little fine details, the way they try to break it down a lot of the time.
The fine details say it's only going to cover $1,500. Yeah,
it should
some big details.
Well, not on I guess on that particular vehicle.
So with her car just sitting in the shop, Chris is getting to and from the hospital with the help of her friends. She just made her 5th payment for a car she can't drive, with 40 more to go.
The people who can least afford it now are stuck in car loans with car payments that are as much as the mainstream buying public can get for a brand new car. This kind of activity is just rampant.
The dealer who sold Chris the Durango says his profit on the deal less than $1,200, and he says he's offered to find her another repair shop to fix her car that hopefully won't charge her anything out of pocket. Meanwhile, Ally Financial, who had nothing to do with this deal but finances plenty of other subprime loans, said they have very rigorous underwriting standards and remain comfortable with the risk involved in these deals.
Subprime car loans. We didn't learn much, I guess.
I guess not, because
From
they
the
are a
subprime
hot
home
business.
loans, right?
Exactly.
All right. Thanks, Ross.